Good afternoon, CTM families. This is Dr. C coming to you from my house on this cold, wet, blustery Sunday afternoon. I wanted to go ahead and send out our weekend message to you early and share a few things with you as we plan for the week. The first thing I wanted to bring to you is a quote from Dr. King, whose birthday and life are going to be commemorated on Monday. Dr. King said, "Everybody can be great because anybody can serve." And I just want to offer a point and a moment of reflection on service and what it means for our school community. Our teachers are called to serve. Our families are called to our school to participate in the work that we're doing as a Montessori school for social justice. And we have community members that have been called to serve in our Russell community and the greater Louisville community at large. And we thank everyone who's serving. And we want to remind everyone that Monday, again, in commemoration of Dr. King's birthday, there will be no school. We hope that you have an opportunity and take the opportunity to reflect on the life of Dr. King and how his vision and his mission of creating a more just society can be lived out through our school, your students, and your families. We have some important reminders and processes that we want to share with parents. One in specific, grades will be available for this past term that just ended last week on the 25th. You can only access those on Parent Portal. We will not be sending out paper grade reports. Again, we will not be sending out paper grade reports. We have some COVID vaccination news and a few other things to share. We want to give a staff shout out to the following CTM staff: Miss Allison Wider, Chevette Holt, Nancy Renfro, Caitlin Bartley, and Linda Lee. They are lighting the way for a bright beginning to 2021, and we appreciate everything that they do. Our nutrition services ladies have been steadfast in making sure that our cafeteria has been able to run and support families twice a week with the prepackaged meals that they're passing out. Miss Nancy is supporting our pre-primary classrooms, and she is a steadfast leader and an amazing collaborative team lead. Caitlin Bartley, one of our new teachers, has had a whirlwind first year experience, and she is hanging tough, and we appreciate that. And we also appreciate Linda Lee's continued and sage support of her special education team. Again, if you need to figure out, because you are unaware or unsure of how to get into your child's grades, to monitor their grades and also see their grades for the term, you can get on to the Parent Portal. We have links here in this slideshow that will help you access that. The grading period ended on the 14th, and grades will be available on Infinite Campus Parent Portal on the 25th, roughly around 4:30 p.m. A big reminder, Thursdays are learning days, friends and family. Every class has a virtual meeting from 9 to 9:30 every Thursday morning. We expect that all students attend every Thursday, 9 a.m. morning meeting. The teachers will be sharing the virtual work that is to be done on Thursdays and do a socio-emotional learning lesson with them. And we also wanted to let parents know that teachers are going to be assigning work in ExactPath, Study Island, and Khan Academy for specific students, up to 30 minutes each day, 15 minutes of math, 15 minutes of reading each day, and that includes Thursdays. All of those apps can be found in the Clever app with your child's jobs listed. So please remember that students should be getting on either ExactPath, Study Island, or Khan Academy. So again, Thursdays are learning days. Middle school applications are running a little late, so the tentative time for you to be notified of your child's admittance to middle school, or which middle school they'll be going to, will be January to early February. It might be a little delayed due to NTI. If you have questions about that, please reach out to Miss White, our school guidance counselor. We have some great news to share. January 22nd, the first round of JCPS schools are going to be vaccinated in alphabetical order, specifically schools that have high need populations and also have a lot of early childhood students. Coleridge-Taylor hopes to be vaccinated in the second round, which is likely going to be in the week of January 24th. Again, the plan that JCP has is that staff who serve the youngest students will be vaccinated first, and those youngest students will be the ones to return to school. We are hopeful that everything will work out so that we can be in that second round, because they stopped right at the beginning of the C's. We didn't make it through the first round, but we hope that we'll be in the second round. And again, the return to school for 2021 is much dependent upon those vaccination schedules and the supply of the vaccine. A reminder, we have a new mascot. We are now the Coleridge-Taylor Montessori Monarchs. There's going to be a transition period in our marketing, so please bear with us. I've attached a survey here to help us rename our weekly newsletter. We used to have the Titan Tidings. Now we might have something else. So please check that out if you'd like to give your feedback. We'd love to have it. Remember, PTA is still accepting PTA applications. You can also order PTA swag through the link that's here on this slide. A reminder of our instructional changes. Remember, Thursdays are learning days. Nobody has a break on Thursdays. Teachers are working to become better teachers on Thursdays, and students need to be working on the asynchronous work that has been assigned. Remember, participation counts. It is basically attendance. Students should be participating every day. If a child is on a paper packet, that work must be submitted either to the teacher via a photo or a phone call, conversation, or it needs to be dropped off, ideally dropped off Tuesdays and Thursdays between the hours of 10 and 1 in our drive-through meal line. Children should join Google Meets every week, and children should be using their online platforms to complete work. Make sure your students are actually doing some work instead of just submitting an assignment without any work done. If you need help, please reach out. We are more than happy to help. Again, if you have not selected your in-person or virtual option, the link is here so you can make your choice. We also need all parents to complete all online parent place forms, including the EBF form. We also have School Connects and School Messenger. If you would be so kind as to sign up for those things, if you haven't, we would appreciate it. Again, if you have issues with your technology, call the school first. There is a shortage of devices. We hope that you are taking care of your device that JCPS has loaned you. We're happy to trade those devices out if we have them, but please call the school before you turn in a device. And as always, Tuesdays and Thursdays are our drive-through meal pickup. Thursday is a big day because we have family meals that are provided while supplies last. The ladies in our cafeteria are always happy to see our families and friends, so please stop by on Tuesdays and Thursdays between the hours of 10 and 1. Reminders, we have our school portal that's updated every Friday for families to be able to see what's coming in the next week, and you can find that at the top of the JCPS website. Remember, parents, students need to do their work on their own. We're always happy to have our families with us. We're always happy to see our students. We have a few learning expectations that we've reviewed, and teachers should be reviewing every day. And for the past 2 weeks, they should have been touching on this so that we make sure that our friends and our students are staying focused and supporting each other by following these expectations. And again, we've had very few issues with virtual learning interventions, but in the case that something might happen, here are the steps that we will take. Finally, we want to support you, Mr. Baker and Miss White and our SEL team, Dr. Young, and Mr. Arnold, Randy Arnold, our mental health practitioner, are always ready to help you. Please reach out if you need anything. We want to support you and make sure that your child or your children are successful and your family is resourced. That's it for me. Have a good week. I apologize for my barking dogs. Have a great week. If you need anything, reach out.